To celebrate 100 episodes of adventure, the Wayfinder Legends podcast is hosting a special giveaway.
One lucky active Patreon member in the $5 tier or above will be randomly selected to win a unique, never-before-seen Wayfinder Legends t-shirt.
And a hardcover copy of Lost Omens, The Mwangi Expanse, the 312-page Pathfinder sourcebook from Paizo Publishing that is packed with lore, culture, and adventure hooks from one of Galarian's most vibrant regions.
And you probably expect that to be signed. Well, we will sign it if you ask.
So how do these entries work?
Your Patreon tier determines how many entries you automatically receive. For every month, you're a Patreon between March 15th and the day of the drawing. Copper Dragons get 1 entry per month, Brass Dragons 2 entries per month.
All the way up to Gold Dragons, who get 10 entries per month, and Platinum Dragons get 20 entries per month.
If you're already a patron, you're automatically entered.
And if you've been thinking about joining the party or increasing your dragon horde, now's the perfect time.
The deadline to enter is Friday, May 16th at midnight.
And the winner will be announced on episode 100, dropping Monday, May 18th.
Wherever you're tuning in from Brazil to Thailand,
From Australia to Sweden,
And all parts in between.
Thank you for helping Wayfinder Legends reach 100 episodes.
Join the party!
I think I did last time.
All right, everybody, welcome to the
Fourth action!
Woo! It is a chilly morning today
It's not that
I like
cold.
chili.
It's just windy.
and windy.
Yeah.
It's not too chilly. I guess you're right. It's really-
Wendy's chili.
How'd we do local critic? How was that fourth action that we did?
That was okay.
It's kind
That
of
was okay?
It was
Yeah.
low, but we're all very tired today. I'm sorry.
It's been yes. So
It's a very chill day.
you know what wasn't chilly was the party at the Echo J Feast. Woo!
Yes, we ate some chilies.
Oh, indeed.
Yes,
Oh,
and
It was
got
a little spicy.
warmed up real nice.
yeah.
that episode got
Real
spicy.
nice. Like.
I like it.
Yeah, it was good. We had a lot of fun.
Yeah, it was fun.
Yeah.
Did we do the combat that session, or was it the previous session where we did the hunting?
Previous.
That wasn't even really
So
combat.
we
but-
had no. Yeah, it was barely even
It was a
combat.
skill check more than anything.
Yeah,
Yeah.
We had no
Bad
combat
protect.
that entire 4 episodes.
Yeah, it was crazy.
I hope you guys aren't bored yet.
Yeah. Let us know. Huh?
I don't know, Plame combated, arsenic poisoning
That's true.
That's true. Yeah.
for quite a while.
So yeah, let us know what you think about that. I personally loved it. The heavy
For-
role play is my favorite.
For us, it's
Yeah.
fun.
And the combat's
It's
great.
a lot. It's
And
a
for
lot
those
of
who
fun.
asked, that is actually module is written.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah. But there's a lot of things that happened in there, and it was very very interesting all the way through. So.
Even the arsenic was part of it.
Oh, he wasn't supposed to lick it.
I mean, you put a goblin, you put gold, he's gonna do the whole, I'm gonna see if it's real.
And that was the most recent episode. We were back at the.
Nothing against that. You keep licking things, Plame.
I mean,
Anyways, you were saying.
No, we were
this is
back
where
at-
the character boils over into the player boils over.
We all bring a little bit of
give
our
you
selves.
Hal can stop. Whoa!
I don't
That
know.
was. I think that was me.
Okay, sorry. Oh man,
That was.
Hal just licked
Was it your cable?
his Powerade can.
It's twisted.
It is. Hang on.
Yeah,
How
it
do
did.
you guys never learn with the cables?
Well, there's like parts that move and. You know.
Yeah.
You should know by now, DM are like goldfish. They
you go.
learn and then they forget.
They learn and then they forget.
They get about the size of their bowl.
Yeah.
Well.
That the arsenic licking, that was in the last episode with we were checking out the temple, right?
Yeah,
going
he
back to the
found
temple.
that
I wonder-
squished mage guy.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm wondering if you guys have put together that with some of Akuje culture.
Oh, they don't like gold. They find it cursed.
Yes. Which is why we have the we'll take it.
So maybe they've just never had gold that wasn't poisoned.
Right? And why
Well,
would the gold be poisoned
yeah.
in this area of the world?
Why would some guy just be carrying it around?
Wasn't carrying it around. He was using it to make a dragon pillar.
And he didn't want anyone stealing it, I guess.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah.
Which one of the things as we jump all around sporadically here, which one of the things that's our next task is to go check out these other dragon pillars, kind of track them back to their source, perhaps ultimately, if they
And
use.
set them on fire.
Yes. And
Or
if
snap them off like Hoodoo did.
if they used tainted gold, that could make them dangerous to touch. If they've done that type of
Tainted
thing.
gold.
No more living
Ba-dum-bum.
Yeah.
Tainted gold. Ba-dum-bum.
Well, hopefully Plame has learned his lesson this time.
Oh, yeah.
That's right.
No more licking.
Yeah.
We all laugh at that.
Plame and learned in the same sentence.
I do love
your humor.
I do love, especially I think in episode 90, we do have the kind of Plame as Quark subtext, because as they're talking about gold, he's always like, "We'll take it," and you start explaining capitalism to them. Is that me? I don't know who that is. Anyway, it might be you, Jeremy. Oh, because you don't have a little fluffy on yours.
No, it's the contact here.
Oh, okay. All right.
It's not
Sorry.
it.
Oh, sorry. All right.
Doesn't mean-
Don't know.
It's
Anyway,
me, but I'm not sure.
Yeah, you're bacon. Throw that over your shoulder.
Yeah.
Like a continental soldier.
yes.
Yeah, there you go.
There you go.
Well, usually do hang low.
So you start explaining capitalism to them.
Arguing with these damn commie elves.
You know, it was very surprising and confusing to Plame that this whole village, like a small town-sized village, didn't have any kind of a general store
Right.
or anything. So I'm like, no, how? Do you like trade chickens? What do you do here?
Okay, so say that I have something and you want it, and then how do I? It was hilarious.
What if I really want it? I was waiting for that to come up.
And how, with his creative wit, like we fell into the quarters and bits tune, and then he's like, quarters and bits. There isn't one because we live in the sticks.
Yeah. And that's our episode.
The power of editing.
Yeah, there was
Yes.
something else that happened too.
What's that?
Right at the very end. I don't know. Did it was kind of in passing, but
The wind.
we went up another level.
We did go up level.
Oh, we did.
You went up a level? How did that happen?
The
Which
DM
was-
wasn't paying attention.
Quick, because I feel like we just leveled up.
Yeah, we did.
Crazy.
We leveled up at the end of
Yeah, it's been like
last
6
book.
episodes.
Yeah.
Which makes me think we should have probably leveled up before the end of last book.
But that's okay.
Yeah.
Either that or he's looking ahead and going, yeah, we better level them up quick.
Yeah. Because they're going to die. Boddy has a flat 80 hit points now, which is very nice.
Wow.
I do like that.
I forgot.
Man, that's
I
amazing.
have not updated my. I am going to level up right now. Hold on.
As we speak.
Always
So I think I
smart.
did figure out that question. So one of the things, with Plame's archetype being the Blessed One, and he gets to lay on hands, but at level 6, he can pick Mercy as a class feat. And
Okay.
it's not a spell, which is why it wasn't spell DC or anything like that, which is interesting. It's a class feat. So doing some digging through, hopefully this is correct, because I had to look through, some AI guidance there, but the Blessed One's checks for modifiers is his charisma.
Yes.
Oh.
So
That makes sense. It's based off of like a paladin. So-
Right. So the quote-unquote spellcasting ability is charisma. Proficiency within for the archetype gives you the divine spell attack DC proficiency trained at first. So the check is essentially 1 die 20 plus your charisma modifier plus your divine spell proficiency bonus. So at level 6 it would be trained level 6 plus 2,
8. Yep.
8 plus 4 for his charisma. 4
And plus
3.
10, right?
So you got a full, what is this charisma?
It's just weird there's sort of listed.
So yeah, so +9.
Amazing.
So not bad. That will
So
help.
19 DC.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm looking at Dragon's Rage Breath.
Yeah.
Exhale powerful energy in a 30-foot cone, dealing 1d6 per level. Each creature in the area, basic reflex save, damage type matches your dragon instinct.
Per level?
Yes.
Holy camole.
1d6 per level.
Son of
So 66.
How often can you do it?
Acid breath.
Once per day?
It's once per 10 minutes.
So every encounter, basically.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so it's like a once. In
It's
a
like a
combat.
focus.
It's like a focus
Yeah.
point, but without a point.
So how what is she just like?
She
I'm
just-
trying to imagine that.
Good
Well,
question.
what is your
That's-
dragon that you're associated with?
It's the copper one, which is.
Do you take a swig of liquor and then just blah?
But that's acid.
Yeah, copper is acid. So she would literally be like,
Puking acid
Yeah.
on people.
yes.
Amazing.
So again, to work that in the story, Inara takes that hot pepper challenge
Oh yeah.
and then learns a little bit later of like, "Blah!" But she can just projectile out acid.
Yeah.
Yep.
And she also received the dragon amulet from
Yeah.
That is true.
the Eye of the Dragon. What was it called? From
Dragon Eye Charm.
the Dragon Eye Charm. I wonder if those two things together like connect with something in her ancestry, in her bloodline.
Here's the issue though.
What's that?
Game wise, obviously I should be taking reactive strike. But that does sound cool.
There is the rule of cool.
Yes.
Yeah.
it
And
is
we
the-
don't have a lot of AoE attacks, honestly.
Yeah, that's true.
No, we don't.
So that
Now,
and
can you
it-
do something to up Wargy?
Huh?
Wargy?
Does
do
he
you
go
have-
up a level?
Yeah.
Yeah,
yeah,
he
Wargy
does.
levels up. I'm saying, do you
Yeah.
have any feats that level up Wargy? That
I
increase?
don't know.
Oh yeah, under archetype class feats.
Yes.
Or sorry, dedication feats.
Is it? It's
No,
dedication.
it's
Beastmaster.
I was wrong.
Okay.
I was wrong. Archetype. Yes. So
Additional companion.
Yeah.
Heal animal. Companion's cry.
Heal animal.
mature Beastmaster companion.
Oh, very
That's
animal.
the-
Oh, so that's how he grows up.
Correct. So if
Okay.
you don't want her to get
sorry.
bigger yet,
Yeah.
Right.
you can postpone this.
Right. I feel like that probably is not going to happen till a little bit.
Like wait to 8th level or something?
This is crazy. You are exemplifying the story and character progression over power leveling. Because
Yes.
I love that.
If
Well-
you were to
love that.
choose that's the most power leveling thing to do is to
Right.
level up Wargy.
Yeah.
But
Well-
if you choose not to do that for story reasons, I'm gonna cry.
Well, if I choose not to?
No, if you choose not to, I'm gonna cry happy tears.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah.
Sorry.
No, like
No,
It's just
okay.
emotional blackmail.
because
So-
It's just emotional blackmail.
because that means you're putting the story before the
Yeah.
min
No,
maxing.
well, because it doesn't make sense for like, oh, we level up. Oh, he's an adult now.
I know.
Instantly. She. I don't know why. I'm sorry. I for some reason.
You and your gender confused warg.
Well, it's just when you think of this like
Can't see a lot of fur.
warg, scary creature. I don't know. I
mean,
just.
Depends on your dating experience.
Yeah. I guess.
Too much info.
Inara hasn't had time for any of that. That's why she doesn't know how it works.
Yeah. No
So,
kidding. No.
Don't let me put anything into your backstory whatsoever.
I think
For
that's.
what do we know?
I think it is a very story-centric choice
Yeah.
to not go with
Well,
make my pet a beast
probably
right now.
I would recommend it a couple levels, maybe.
whenever we have like our next big time skip type thing.
Yeah.
My next class feat will be at 8th level. So
Yeah.
maybe then.
Yeah, they're even levels. So, okay. Yeah, that would be my recommendation.
I mean,
wouldn't
Wargy is still very, very formidable
Formidable
in the current
difficult.
state. It's not like Wargy's weak. It's just Wargy will hit more consistently with more damage,
Right.
and be a
Yeah.
little tougher, but not much. It's not huge, but every +1 matters. But having the Dragon's Breath also has good mechanical value too, because you'll have an AoE attack. And
Yeah,
cone,
that sounds fun.
cone attacks are always crazy for casters because they have to get so close to really be effective with them, especially like the 15-foot cones. 30 foot's not so much, but to really, you have to put yourself in danger. But if you're a barbarian, well, hell, you're already there.
Yeah. Right up front.
And you don't have to worry about your friends because they're all behind you because you're the tough
danger.
one. Yeah, exactly. So that's a really cool ability in order to have a very functional ability as well.
It's something I think this group does incredibly well is following the storyline, and not to heap too much praise, but how you do that. Plus, I don't want to. It's not min-maxing at all, but you find a way to make the mechanical thing that's awesome make sense.
Well, you try.
I mean, like with tumble through and other things like that, where you just weave it into the story so well. So
it's always cool when the feats and abilities that the character gains weaves into the story.
Yeah.
Or sometimes the story just kind of points the way.
Oh, very much.
Yeah. Well, I think D&D works best when it's a back and forth like that.
Yeah, Pathfinder does too. I don't know about D&D.
Too bad we're not playing D&D.
Love it.
So just a segue out of that,
Yeah.
and especially for listeners who maybe aren't as familiar with Pathfinder and wonder what we're talking about when we say archetype and those types of feats. So in Pathfinder, they give you maybe I would consider a stepped up opportunities to customize your character however you really want to, and it's way more than. And again, I'm not disparaging on D&D and that system, but generally speaking, you have a fighter. If you have 5 fighters, they're going to be fairly similar.
Yes.
Even at, say, 10th level, they may have different backstories, they have different personalities, but mechanically, they're fairly similar.
Right.
This is not true with Pathfinder. It doesn't have to be. I guess archetypes are somewhat like multi-classing kind of a thing, but it's a little different. There are some restrictions on it. But Plame, for instance, he's a rogue. He started as a rogue, very acrobatic. He has, the tumble through and the hide and the thievery and all of the stuff that comes with the rogue.
Yeah.
Early on in the campaign, we realized because we didn't have a dedicated healer, and Boddy was taking very non-magical healing, which was.
He was taking his time.
Takes its time. It's very powerful now at the upper levels, but particularly at level 1, level 2, it was a little dicey sometimes.
And sometimes those dice rolls didn't work in our favor either.
Yeah, it was realistic though.
Yeah,
Like,
that is realistic.
yeah, it felt very realistic. Like
I kind of like
us
that.
struggling and
Yes.
and not really having the ability to just heal after every combat.
Yeah.
And so playing as me, one of the things I wanted to try to do was see if I could bring in some additional healing when we leveled up. And looking through, there was a couple of things that kind of went into that. I wasn't super necessarily thrilled or, just excited about what those lower level skill feats were for acrobat.
Yeah.
But, or not acrobat, for rogue. I mean, I could have gone into the acrobat kind of a path and looked at that. But one of the things that there was an archetype that I could take, I think at level 2 or level 3. I don't remember exactly where it was.
You're good anytime. That's what he's trying to say.
You're fine.
And so I wanted to bring some healing. And one of the archetypes you can choose from, which is basically like a little bit of a multi-class, is the Blessed One. Blessed One is basically taking a subset of skills and feats from a different class. In this case, it's, I think, for the champion.
Paladin.
Or the paladin, kind of a basic thing, and you can use it. And that gave Plame, immediately of taking that archetype, he got Lay on Hands. Now, the drawback to doing this is once you do an archetype, you can't do another archetype, and this is dependent on.
Sorry, Wargie's getting into something.
Wargie's digging. He wants in. Wargie is digging at the door. So
She.
Guys, we're gonna get canceled with how many times we misgender.
I don't know. Has she said anything about it yet? So,
She did, but it was in Goblin.
He's a goblin. Yeah, and Plame didn't care.
So one of the things is you have to take.
So depending on the archetype you take, there are restrictions that say you have to take certain numbers of feats before you can do another archetype. So I can't do Blessed One at say level 2 and then take another feat at level 4, another archetype at level 4, another archetype at level 6, which is the levels you pick up your class feats, right? So
It keeps someone from being
keeps
a
you from trying
rogue,
to just-
wizard, magic, blah blah blah.
barbarian,
Yeah.
The Ubermensch.
So there are some guide rails, which is nice. So one of the things that made me think of this is at level 6 I get to pick up my last, if I want to, my last archetype feat, class feat for Blessed One.
Oh,
Nice.
And then at level 8 I can do something else if I want, or I can take others. Now of course I can always take feats. I didn't have to take a class feat from that archetype. I could have taken it from my original class of Rogue, but then if I take a Rogue class feat at level 4, and so you still have to take 3 for Blessed One, so then that would mean I would have to wait till at least level 8 before I could take that last class feat, and then level 10 before I could do something else. So it's really customizable. It's really a lot of fun. And it really gives you the opportunity to tune the character to the story, to his background or her background, to their, to really be what they want it to be.
This is one of the things that really sold me on Pathfinder, was that ability. Because playing a fighter, I had a fighter that was a movement-based fighter, which you cannot do with a standard fighter. You just get smushed. So yeah, being able to actually modify it so that they were using their dex instead of strength on their two hits, and having some things that affect their ability to move around the battlefield helped. It really fit the character concept. You might have to do a little digging, but there's probably an archetype for every character concept, or one close enough. Yeah.
If you mix and match. Now I will say, of course, with D&D, they have opportunities to do that kind of thing, like Swashbuckler's a class, right? Mm-hmm. Which would be kind of a movement-based, flare-based, Zorro kind of a character, and that's cool. The difference here is you don't have to go into the game with the idea of that's what I'm going to do, so that's what I will pick, and that's what I will be.
gotcha.
If you don't know, like I was like, well, I'm going to be a rogue. I like the concepts of the rogue. But the needs of the campaign, then, just like in life, the pressures of the campaign cause different things to go different paths.
Yeah.
Right.
That's cool.
Zoe?
Porgy.
I'm just looking through the skill feats here. Have you guys decided on anything?
Level 6.
Mine were pretty easy because I did medic stuff for both
Okay.
my feats.
Tell me about
The
your
skill feats are always where I don't really know what.
Yeah, they're a little weird. What are your skills? What is Inara good at?
Athletics, intimidation, performance. Yeah. Drinking.
Drinking.
Yes, she actually has a +10 performance. Thank you.
So your skill feats are based on like the things you're proficient in. There aren't a lot of feats for any of those. I think performance has a couple good ones.
No, not really. She could be an acupuncturist.
I would sort of.
She kind of does that currently. She just uses Fang.
Just with a very large sword.
Yeah, that's close enough.
Okay.
Amazing.
You can see the best one. Oh,
Yeah, acupuncturist.
yeah, it's fine. I'm bad at this. Yeah, just go to your skill feat again.
Oh, we selected acupuncturist.
Yeah, that was me on accident. You scroll down. Now you can see them in order of
Okay.
what level they are.
not
You can
that
see the ones that are the best ones. Kind of the best ones, but sometimes the level 1
I
ones are the
mean,
best ones.
yeah.
Like, do you have toughness already?
Well,
That's a general feat, isn't it?
yes, but that is a general feat.
Yeah, you want to stick to skill feats.
I already took assurance on athletics.
Sure.
You could do assurance and something else too, but I don't think you need to.
Yeah, I don't know.
Hefty Holler's pretty good. Titan Wrestler's gonna go grab somebody.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's tough. Terrifying Resistance. What's that?
It's where you're terrified of resisting.
Oh, that's not bad.
The spells you have. Go ahead and read it.
So, spells of those you have demoralized are less effective. If you succeed in demoralizing a creature for the next 24 hours, you gain a +1 circumstance bonus to saving throws.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
So if Inara really gets in Fawin's face again and spooks her out, then Fawin's spells all become less effective.
Yeah. Well, I think it's just I think it's just specifically towards me too. I don't think it's
That's not nearly as much fun.
Yeah, but if there's a nasty spellcaster that's throwing stuff at you, you intimidate them from across the room. That makes it a little harder for them to land.
predict weather.
There you go.
Hey,
Some
if we're
of
going to be
these-
traipsing through the
I
Mwangi,
know.
not bad.
I was about to say it's not.
I look through some of these and they just don't seem that useful.
Yeah.
I mean, it's fun, I guess.
Yeah.
But
Yeah, some of them are niche. Like you got to have specific circumstances.
yeah.
FYI, not to spoil your predict weather, it will be warm and rainy.
Okay.
We get the feed for free.
That's pretty much how it is in all of the Mwangi.
It's a jungle out there.
Ooh, good.
Yeah.
The power of editing.
Well, Jess is here.
Hi.
Yep.
We're over here.
So the audience got to hear a whole lot about her machinations behind the scenes while we were out adventuring. What did you think about recording those, Jess?
It was definitely different. It's very different to record when it's only you. And so, it was just me and Stacy kind of going back and forth.
Yeah.
And it's weird because the whole thing, you're like, well, on the one hand, it's a bonus because you really kind of get to tell the story the way that you want to with, kind of planning some things out and knowing how that scene is kind of going to play out a little bit. But then on the other hand, you're like, man, it's all on me.
Yep. The spotlight, the pressure. Yeah.
Amazing.
Yeah.
And our characters have no idea of anything that has
Nope.
been going on. So.
Yeah, no, we don't have any idea about, her sneaking off into the rest of the village to find this ring, this item, right? Like, we don't know that, know.
And she got a pretty stick out of it too.
Yeah.
Yeah, she did.
And even now, we don't know what her character class is. Like, it hasn't been revealed yet.
Nope.
So
Disney princess.
I believe at this point we still have the poll up on. I think we still have the poll up on the Patreon for what is Jess's. What is Saffron's character class? We did it at the very beginning because it was something we did. We didn't say what character class we were for a while, and so we had people guess, Plame and Boddy and Inara and Fawin's character class.
A lot of people thought Inara was just a fighter.
Yeah,
Standard
fighter.
fighter.
I think fighter and ranger were the two that were the top vote getters. People thought maybe Plame was a bard.
Huzzah!
Because
He
of
sang?
the singing and the multicolored cloak and things like that. So Jeremy's, I think Boddy was the one they got pretty quickly. I think they got that he was a magus pretty quickly. So it'll be fun to see what they think that Saffron is. So
Demon.
That's awesome.
I've got a demon.
Our Demise, is that the class that they called it? Yeah.
And there has been this this underlying thing where, like, at the end of which episode was it? 91. At the end of episode 91, the Ekuje like summon these moths or whatever, or a moth comes, and then he tells the story about battling the darkness, and one of their some of their ancestors become weapons against the hawk.
There actually is an old blood magic where they essentially somebody sacrifices themselves and they become they use that soul to empower a weapon.
Yeah, and then like I don't know where the story is going or what's going on, but as that story ends, at the very end of that episode, is then when we put in Saffron's going to pick up that ring. And now I freaked myself out because I'm like, wait a minute, have these two been planning something the whole time? And one of this, why does she need this ring? And what is that magic item? And oh my God, is it one of the embodied, soul weapons or something? And I'm just like, ah! So
No, but I will say a critical development here is just Saffron learning that she can use people's souls to empower the weapons. Man,
I can use souls for what?
What now?
Souls, you say?
So I can use them other ways, you say.
They're for more than just eating.
there is this the power of editing here in just a moment maybe, but there's that wonderful moment whenever Saffron goes to pick it up and she's like, oh, she doesn't want it's very Lord of the Rings-esque, like she doesn't want to pick it up, so she takes the bandage that Boddy used to wrap up the bruising and the scarring, the scuff on her wrist, and Jeremy was here being the sound guy, and so it was the three of you, and she takes that wrapping off, and Jeremy's like, oh crap, she's gonna use it against me.
Yep.
That was a lot of fun to get to do some of those more detailed scenes like that. That was cool.
Yeah. Now don't tell us yet,
You won't.
but have you already built Saffron at 6th level, or do you get to do a little upgrade?
I definitely need to do a little upgrade.
Okay.
Yes. We have her up to 5th level currently, and so there's still a lot of, I think story-wise, she's more fleshed out than maybe character building wise, and so now I get to kind of take the 5th level version of her and make the numbers match, how that story has developed, which is cool.
That is very cool.
And don't look now, but you are 6th level.
Yeah.
Yeah, we all got level 6.
Yeah,
So you get
that's
to
awesome.
flesh out another level. Yeah, it's fun to reflect the character in the numbers. Okay, well, yeah, I totally agree.
Yeah.
It's awesome.
We were just talking about that. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, that's super cool.
Jeremy, did we talk live about your choice and how you can do not risky surgery, but you have assurance, how that bumped up?
Yes. So I have assurance in medicine, so I can just heal without rolling dice, which makes me actually a pretty useful healer because my scores are bad and my rolling is bad. But because I get level 6, my proficiency in medicine is now +10, which means I can get automatic damage healing added to my rolls. So before it was 2d8 flat. Now it would normally be 2d8 +10 now, since it's, I can increase the difficulty. I can voluntarily increase the difficulty of the healing check to get bonus healing when I heal.
Oh,
so
man.
you make it riskier on the roll to get a bonus in healing. Well, since I have assurance, the risk is taken away. So now I just get to level up my healing so I can shoot for a 20 every time because I have a +10.
Amazing.
And so it's
Oh, that's awesome.
it's really nice. Yeah. What's up?
Yeah. I was going to say, do you have the Wayfinder text on that? Oh, no. It's
What
not.
do you mean?
I just texted out a URL
Oh.
you could use.
Not on the computer.
Okay.
On my phone though.
Okay. What it does is it goes to all of the skill feats, and that one will take you to all the athletics, but up at the top you can choose other skills. And so you can see what's available that way. I find that's really fast. It's on Archives of Nethys. And I'll throw this in here, because we're talking about building characters. Archive of Nethys, Nethys.
Yes.
Google it. It's worth a Google. It has all of the 2E rules, all the feats and skills and classes and all that good stuff.
For free.
For free?
100%.
I don't know if I can afford that.
Yep. What was I saying? Anyway.
Healing stuff.
So anyway.
You're good at it.
The numbers don't matter. What matters is I can now heal really consistently with a bonus of 15 on the other end of every heal. So every heal that I do is 15 plus the dice, whether it be plus 2d8 for a normal heal or plus 4d8 for risky surgery. So I can no longer almost accidentally kill you guys with risky surgery.
That's good.
Not accidentally.
Yeah. So I'm taking 8 off the 15, up to 8 off the 15 every time now. So
That's not true because you do the D8 first.
well, I get the.
Because
That's
you
true.
could kill them
I could kill them. You're right. Never mind.
if they're below 8 hit points.
Yeah, it's less. As long as they are above 8 hit points, I can heal them without killing them.
As long as you survive
Maybe.
the surgery.
I could still slice an artery. Oops.
Yeah, we'll ask Stagnant about that.
Yeah, and Inara, she was watching it happen. Everything okay over there? Yeah, it's great. one of the
That
first.
is one of my favorite moments.
One of our first quotable moments. I love it. It was when me almost killing somebody on accident.
Yeah, that awesome blood splurt.
Yeah. Everything's fine.
Can we talk about my favorite part of the
Go
last
for
few
it, yeah.
episodes?
Yeah.
What is it?
The love story that we had going on was, I don't know, it was so sweet. We handled it in a very interesting way, but I mean, I just feel like if there was some like, what do you call it? Reality show that it would be very entertaining to watch.
I think Hal called it
The Mwangi Bachelor?
Yes.
Bachelor. Yes.
I would definitely watch that every night. I'm just saying.
Just for the crazy goblin.
Yeah.
Yeah. They're already in a tropical location with megafauna outside. So
Yes, that's fantastic.
But it was genuinely like a really cool story to tell that you guys handled well, I think.
the hand on the pectoral muscle
Yeah.
was the line.
Yeah.
I think it was, as subtle as a Mac truck. And
Yes.
like outsubtled by a goblin.
Yeah. And he was over there like, oh, looks like the homewrecker's at it again.
I don't mean want to be telling tales out of school, but Fawin over there.
And it's a little bit of an outtake, I think. I don't think it really happened, but at the same time, I could see, yeah, maybe. Because afterwards, Plame says, yeah, I had to tell him you were a homewrecker. And Fawin's like, you told them what? Well, no one overheard you, did you? And like the entire Mwangi tribe is just like leaning out, looking at Fawin, going, oh, so she's a loose half-elf, is she?
Wow.
Yeah, you have the entire tribe going, mm-hmm. That's what I thought.
That flirting was definitely not in Fawin's wheelhouse.
Yeah. It was awesome.
It was fun.
It was
that's
unique.
for sure.
You definitely made a friend.
There's the older tribe lady, and she's like, "Girl, you need Gora."
By the way, you probably out there in the world, you guys probably know, but for patrons, whenever we get to about, it's not official, but when we gather about 10 minutes of what we call over the edge outtakes, we release those.
Yeah.
Right? They're the outtakes that are behind the Patreon paywall just because they're maybe not as family friendly as some of the other outtakes that we have. Yes, that's true.
And it's usually two specific people that are responsible for those.
Yeah, Jessica and Emily.
For sure.
Yeah, it's totally them.
They're so bad we don't even put them in the outtakes. You just have to trust us on this one. Holy moly. Get thee to a nunnery.
Get thee to a nunnery.
I mean, both of us together, we're really, you have yet to see where this could unfold.
Not wrong. Not wrong. But I will say that we released one, I think in January. In January we did our first Over the Edge outtakes. And after whatever episode that was, episode 90 or 91, we're almost ready for a new one. So
Just that episode alone.
That episode alone added about 4 minutes of Over the Edge outtakes.
Yep.
So that'll be coming soon. It was fun, but we had a great time with that. So
I was very curious to see how you guys were going to handle that.
yeah,
It
was
could have
fun.
gone poorly, I think. But I don't know. I'm glad we got that amulet too. That was cool.
Yeah, the reward was really good.
Yeah.
I was surprised that. What about the amulet did you like? So
Well, I mean, it's I don't know. It's dragon related, fire related.
Yeah.
I think it gives her dark vision. Is that right?
For
That's
10
the
minutes.
biggest
Amazing.
A
thing.
minute a day, I think.
Yeah, that's the
It has
biggest thing.
4 abilities in one magic item. You can produce fire resistance for 10 minutes, dark vision for 10 minutes, or speak draconic for 10 minutes.
Okay.
And you can do all 4 in a day.
The Speak Draconic might come in really handy too.
no doubt.
The dark vision is very useful for her because she is.
Oh yeah, she's our human who's always blind.
Yeah.
She can stick it on Fang, and she can do like the
Yeah, so
Thundercats
that's
thing.
what. Well, that's what she did. Kind
Yes.
of. Yeah. She like wrapped it around her sword.
I mean, it was nice because now she has the dark vision, and Stagram's not in the party anymore. Don't have to worry about him. So almost we didn't have to worry about somebody who couldn't see in the dark.
But now we have someone who walks in the dark, evidently.
Well, she doesn't really need to be the one seeing, so that it's kind of a plus.
Hold on, time out. She doesn't have to be the one seeing. There you go.
Yeah,
Now
I'm
try
about
it.
to say it.
There you go. Now.
Okay, say it again.
There we go.
There we go. We'll get you.
Thank you.
Mic check.
Go ahead. Say something.
Well, thankfully, she doesn't actually have to be quite the one seeing all the time. So it's kind of a trust fall situation there a little bit.
Everyone is suddenly like looking off to the corners of the room going, wait, what the what?
She doesn't fear the dark fears her.
Nuts.
But ironically, she is actually pretty skittish about the dark.
Oh.
But here outside in the jungle, it's a little bit more, there's liveliness going on, there's sounds, guards, some things like
Screams
that.
of her victims.
Stars.
Yeah.
But later that might become an issue. It's possible.
So what you're saying is she uses echolocation.
Yes.
Amazing.
Like a vampire. I mean,
Oh my goodness.
Well, the sunlight doesn't get through the trees very much in the Milwaukee.
That's fair.
That's cool.
So just a real short side tangent real quick. So Stacy, you put out the feat list.
Yeah.
Does anybody care to guess how many feats there are in Pathfinder 2?
There's like 300 and something, right?
There's 5,642,
What?
according to Archives of Nethys.
Like all feats.
All feats.
That's from all books,
Are we
All
including
books,
all the
all
archetype
feats.
feats, all that stuff
Man.
as well?
everything.
If you're a person who gets selection paralysis,
I
Don't
do.
pay Pathfinder.
you'll have to use the filters, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I do.
The good news if you're using Path Builder, it reduces all the ones that you're ineligible for right off the bat.
Yes.
It gets them out of there. So it's like, okay, well, these are the ones that are actually pertinent to your character as you're leveling up. Path Builder really is, to me, a very helpful tool in like understanding
It's
the game.
darn handy.
Yeah, yeah.
That's awesome.
I learned the game. I learned this version of tabletop role playing through Path Builder because it helped me narrow down my choices.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I like it a lot. Pathbuilder2e.com, free character building tool for Pathfinder,
Yeah.
second edition. Love it.
It's
We're
very
not getting paid by them. We probably should be.
It'd be
Yeah.
nice. It'd be nice.
Let's talk to them about that.
Yeah. Reach out to them. See what they say.
I'll summon a legal demon. Get that going.
Yep.
Speaking of which, what did you take for your levels?
So,
Legal
Fawin, and this is one of those things where ever since her encounter with Voss, Fawin has had a little bit of darkness, kind of that's beginning to form in her, but we have Saffron coming in, and that shadow aspect. It seems like Jessica has a plan for that, right? And so, when I was first looking at some things, planning some things way out, it was very possible that Fawin was going to get a greater lesson of lesson of shadow, but the vibe of it is very much what we've seen happening with Saffron. And so I went re-looking, and I ended up taking the greater lesson for her witch feat of lesson of memory. And what that does is it gives her the power of editing. It gives her a spell called hypercognition, in which she can rapidly catalog and collate info, and so I can instantly
Judge people.
yes, and she has been doing that. It's in her wheelhouse.
It just comes naturally.
That's right. She
Oh,
can.
sorry.
She can. Oh my gosh! I just lost the word for somatic. There it is. Sorry.
I don't know what the word for somatic is.
the word for somatic
I know the
then?
general gesture.
How do you say somatic in English?
Yeah. What was it? How do you say bear?
How do you describe a bear?
How do you describe a bear to a human? Oh, it's
Yeah.
a bear. God, that was so.
It's a bear.
Man, to this day, the look on your face, like, I'm going to kill you.
Oh, that goblin! My God.
It was so good. So good.
It was so fantastic.
Warble's high stat was wisdom.
Oh, how do you describe a bear to a human? I'll never forget that line. Really legit. So good.
But the somatic component, I think, is that she does have to, raise her nose in the air, just a little bit of snootiness. But the spell she gets is hypercognition. It allows her to make 6 instantaneous recall knowledge actions.
What?
Yes.
What?
Yes. I can't use any special abilities or reactions with them or pair them with free action, but I can just look at something and go roll, 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 and just load up on what am I seeing in front of me.
You just go full Sherlock Holmes.
Yeah.
Yep, full on Sherlock Holmes.
That's crazy.
It's crazy.
Awesome.
The hex that comes with it, Stacy will love to hate this. The hex that comes with it is a hex called Unravel Knowledge, and you can sustain it, but you basically choose a single action, activity, or spell that I know the target uses. So it could be their strike action, it could be their disarm action, it could be their breath weapon, right? And then they have to make a save. If they fail, the target's memories of how that ability works gets foggy, and they take 3d8 mental damage, and every time they try to use it, they take another 3d4.
What?
Whoa.
If they critically fail, they get that plus a -2 status penalty to their DC of any time they try to use it during the sustained minute. It's like lesson of memory, and you're like, what's that? And then you read it, and you're like, oh my god!
No kidding.
So, ta-da!
That's crazy.
Yeah.
I love it.
Yeah.
That's amazing.
So it's pretty powerful. So and kind of tied and suddenly really synced with Fawin, I felt like, and her the way she's been studying the Aiuvarin so much, and her
obsession with knowledge.
her obsession with knowledge, trying to, pardon the pun, weave all this knowledge together to figure out what's going on in the world. So anyway, that's the big one.
That's cool.
Yeah, that's the big one. So
Plame, what'd you decide on? Or what'd you decide on for Plame?
So,
Or vice versa.
I don't know. Do we want to talk about all of them? Or do we want some of them come out in the story?
It's up to you.
well, that's up to you. Yeah, if you do have one you want to save, for sure.
You do a great job of bringing them to life in the story. So
He does.
anything you want to keep to close to your
I will
vest,
say
that's fine.
one I picked, and it's out of the rogue skill feat tree, which is kind of interesting. It could have come in really handy about 4 levels ago. It's called Wary Disarmament. If you trigger a device or a trap while disarming it, you gain a +2 circumstance bonus to your AC or saving throw against the device or
nice.
trap.
Oh.
It only applies to attacks or effects triggered by your failed attempt, not by any later ones, such as additional attacks from the same complex trap.
Doesn't work in bookstores.
I don't know. But if we're going back and forth through the stupid gate, and I have to disarm that trap every time,
Yeah, that'd be nice.
maybe a little extra there.
Not get burnt to a crisp.
Yeah.
Preferably, yeah.
And I think we've already really talked about the other one. As the archetype of Blessed One, I have to take at least 3 class feats for that archetype.
Oh yeah.
I had already taken, obviously, you start off with the Lay on Hands. And then there is another one that we haven't seen yet that I took at 4th level.
Ooh.
And then at 6th level, there's only one that is available. It's called Mercy. Mercy, basically, when you lay on hands, you can pick like a family of conditions. So you use Mercy of the Mind, Mercy of the Body, and Mercy of Grace. So Mercy of the Body, I can attempt to counteract a blinded, dazzled, deafened, enfeebled, or sickened. Mercy of Grace, you can try to counteract clumsy, grabbed, or paralyzed. And Mercy of the Mind, you can try to counteract fleeing, frightened, or stupefied.
That's cool.
So that's what Plame has done. Not quite as cool as spitting acid or causing people the same mental pain that Fawin's been causing the party all along.
That Mercy could be clutch though. It could really keep someone from having
No
a
doubt.
nasty predicament going on.
There might be some circumstances that'd be handy.
And what a great pairing that we have, quote unquote, the mundane, although there's nothing mundane about it, but the natural healing of Boddy, and now the divine, blessed one healing of Plame. That's such a great tag team.
Yes, but the interesting thing to me, Boddy, his natural healing can restore way more hit points than Plame can, even though Plame's is automatic. It's always 18 at this point, 18, but Boddy can do much more. So
Yep. I have to. Yeah, it's a little bit different. It's weird because you would think that magical healing would always be more potent, but Pathfinder only made it to where if you I have to invest a lot into it. I've got a lot of feats tied up into my healing, but it pays off. Like, it's really consistent, and there's really no limit to how much I can heal. It just takes a little time. It's kind of nice.
It just takes a bunch of feats and a huge student debt.
Yes.
Yes. So just like real life.
Yeah.
And you get paid in arsenic-covered gold.
His debt is why he's so blue.
All right, you guys, you ready to go head out into the jungle?
Oh my goodness.
I am very ready. All right, guys.
It seems scary.
Yeah, it's time to go back and meet Jess's character and possibly
Roll for initiative.
Hopefully with her, not against her.
Yeah.
There's benefits.